Artificial intelligence really reflects the inventor. If we can build this community of passionate, interested, and well-educated, diverse people, then we can really further the field into ways that it has not been explored. My name is Kavya Kopparapu. I'm 20 years old. I work on medical inventions using computer science and artificial intelligence, and I am the founder and CEO of Girls Computing League. I never really pegged myself as someone who would be interested in computer science, and it was really when I went to a local university that had a lecture by some female professors and students about their research that I really saw computer science as a way to impact other fields. It also gets at these core things that I wanted to do, like understand how the world works and make an impact in some sort of positive way. That's really where my interest in helping people, giving back to the community, and pharmaceuticals and medicine really came from. But I always really knew I wanted to be involved with entrepreneurship and translate technology and research to the actual patient community. So I started working on a diagnosis in 2016. The diagnosis project is tackling diabetic retinopathy, which is a symptom of diabetes that affects your retina, which is like the back layer of your eye that actually does a lot of the photo recognition in the way that we perceive the world. It's a device that attaches to your smartphone that can take a picture of your retina, and then there's an artificial intelligence algorithm that processes that image and basically gives a diagnosis of positive or negative for diabetic retinopathy. It was really inspired by my grandfather who has diabetes, and also really helping patients who may not have access to doctors and screening for this really devastating retinal disease. My next project, which was on glioblastoma, is a low-cost system that uses artificial intelligence to take an image of a patient's tumor and predict the specific molecular and genetic characteristics that are of that person's cancer. I really identified this narrow but impactful space in the research where patients who are diagnosed with glioblastoma don't have a very rapid and accurate way of understanding the specific characteristics of their tumor that could then inform really targeted treatment. This system comes at no additional cost to the patient and is very rapid, so it can take 5 seconds as opposed to multiple weeks. GlioVision just got awarded the patent a few months ago, like November of 2020. I've seen very similar techniques being utilized for different types of diseases, which was honestly always the goal, to make a system that could impact any disease, not just glioblastoma. And so getting the patent was really exciting, but also seeing the way that the field has changed over the past 3 years was equally, if not more, exciting. So I started Girls Computing League in 2015 after my freshman year of high school. It really started after me going to a science and tech high school and seeing, even in such a resource-rich environment, there were very few girls who continued in computer science classes past the required amount. And knowing that it wasn't a result of a lack of interest or a lack of passion in the subject, but rather a lack of support and a lack of community. And so I really wanted to create a nonprofit that would foster that community for future generations of women who are interested in computer science and technology. It really just started as me going to a few schools and teaching computer science in an after-school club. It slowly gathered more momentum as more schools were interested and more of my friends heard about it and wanted to help out. And it really grew into something a lot bigger than just me and just my vision. And so now we're in 15 different states in the US and in Japan. And so we're working across a large number of volunteers, both in high school and college, to really make sure that this vision of giving emerging technology education for all students is really possible. To be a changemaker, it means to leave the world a better place than when you came into it. In the next year and a half, I'm really looking forward to starting a company in the intersection of artificial intelligence and health, and really building on the work of diagnosis and GlioVision and all the projects that I've been doing. And in Girls Computing League, really pursuing our moonshot, which is partnering with 1,000 educational institutions by the end of the year. So I think being a changemaker really means making a path and making sure that path is well protected so that more and more generations of individuals can follow on it.